And now back to Bobby Likis Car Clinic and your host, Bobby Likis.
And welcome back to Bobby Likis Car Clinic. I'll take your car questions at 888 Car Clinic. But first, on the hotline with us now is Rick Ruskin, Marketplace Line of Business Leader with General Motors. Rick's here today to bring us the latest update to Marketplace, the industry's first in-vehicle commerce platform. Rick, welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic. Glad to have you in the house.
Hi, Bobby. Good to be back. I think the last time we spoke was the Chicago Auto Show, and we've got some brand new stuff happening with Marketplace, so glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you in the house, and I'll tell you, you travel a lot. Before we get into the latest partnership announcement, share with our Car Clinic listeners and viewers information about GM's Marketplace platform, and what is it, and how does it work?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, last December, we rolled out with an industry first of its kind commerce platform right on the dashboard, the infotainment touchscreen of 2017 and forward Chevys, Buicks, GMCs, and Cadillacs. And it's a terrific platform. I mean, it takes the connected car to the next level, allowing customers, drivers to actually interact and transact with their favorite brands and merchants, from fuel to food to parking and even hotels. And you can order your cup of coffee in the morning. You could stop at a fuel station and fuel up, and we'll talk about some of those new features that we just announced.
I understand that you're rolling out a partnership with ExxonMobil that allows simple payments at the pump, right at the car's dash. Share with our Car Clinic listeners and viewers how that exactly works. You pull up to a pump and...
You pull up to a pump, and you, through our Marketplace platform, you would open up the ExxonMobil sort of, I'll call it an app within Marketplace, and it's terrific. It knows what station you're at, of course, because the car, GPS knows exactly where your car is. You put in your pump number just by the tap of the dash. You've already loaded your payment method. If you've got multiple payment methods, let's say you had business and personal, you could select that payment method. But if you only have one payment method, I literally go from putting in my pump number to confirm on the dashboard, and it activates the fuel pump through the cloud right next to me. I can see, the process happening, on the pump. And you get out and you select your grade, you lift the nozzle, you fuel up, and it's just that convenient. So, whether it's a hot day in the summer, a freezing cold day in the winter, I mean, I get to do this stuff from the convenience of my vehicle. There's the safe and secure payment methods that we've got in place, so no swiping your credit cards, which I know people have concerns over, and there's all sorts of new value that we're bringing with this.
So Rick, will drivers be able to use the ExxonMobil station app nationwide?
They will, absolutely. So, ExxonMobil have launched, or they've had their Speed Pass Plus app out in the market. We actually bring that technology onto the dashboard, and it works at somewhere between 10,500 and 11,000 Exxon and Mobil stations nationwide. So it's definitely rolled out.
We're talking with Rick Ruskin, Marketplace Line Business Leader with General Motors. So, Rick, what other types of retailers can GM drivers currently do business with via the Marketplace app?
Well, our real focus is on what is drive related, what's going to be of interest to and value to our drivers. So I talked about fuel. Let's talk about food. We have a relationship with Dunkin' Donuts. We have relationships with Applebee's and IHOP. So, again, you can get in your car in the morning, open up your Dunkin' Donuts app. You've already got an established relationship with Dunkin', so your favorites and your recents, the coffees that you drink, are there on the dash, and again, with the tap of the dash, you've ordered, you pay, and your coffee is going to be hot and ready when you get to the Dunkin' store. We have parking right now. It's more of a find aspect of parking, but we're going to be moving over into payment and transaction there. And then we even have a relationship with Priceline.com around booking hotels, and the people who are road warriors or traveling from one city to another that need a hotel can now find it and easily book as well.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I have, as you were explaining how the Marketplace app works, I was thinking of drive-through fast food. Would that be out of the norm, or can you say if that's in the queue?
Well, so clearly, yeah, as we build our ecosystem, as we bring on more merchants and partners, food, think of all those meals that you eat sitting behind the wheel of your car. Absolutely. We're continuing to talk. We have a relationship with McDonald's. Right now, it doesn't have the ordering functionality that McDonald's has implemented through some of their mobile app capabilities. But, again, we look to continue to grow our ecosystem with merchants and new features all the time. So you're going to see more and more of it coming.
So, Rick, just a couple of last questions. Again, if you would recap the vehicles that are currently on the marketplace or in dealership showrooms that have the Marketplace app.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. So this goes back to model year 17, and because all those cars are connected, we do an over-the-air update. You don't have to do anything. It shows up. It's across our makes and models, so you'll find it in Chevy, Buick, GMC, and Cadillacs. The thing is, for the most part, you're going to find it in what I'll call the mid to higher level trims. Mm-hmm. So it's not in every car, but when we rolled out the end of 2017, we had about 2 million eligible vehicles, and by the end of this calendar year, we'll have about 4 million eligible vehicles.
Well, that's fantastic. One last question. Is there a website that's specific to this app, or is it gm.com? Where can our Car Clinic listeners and viewers go to see the details and even to download the app?
Yeah, well, so again, remember, just real quick, you don't have to download the app. We're going to push that out to the eligible vehicles. You'll find it there. All you have to do is accept the terms and conditions. But to find out more information, we talked about, actually, it was Buick that made the first announcement with the Exxon mobile capability. On the Buick.com website, you can actually find out information about Marketplace, and our other vehicle brand websites are starting to build the messaging as well.
Way cool, and a sign of the technology available today from General Motors' Rick Ruskin, Marketplace line business leader. Rick, great to have you back in the house again at Car Clinic. Take care and come back to see us.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. Appreciate all your support.